Welcome back to Brian's Action Figure Reviews, and today we've got another pop culture interview. And this time we have John Groom, who is a friend of mine from Facebook, and he is someone who is looking to start his own action figure repair business. That, as many people know, can be very frustrating when you've got like figures that can cost 60 to 70 quid that go out of stock and are impossible to buy in the second-hand market to get someone who can repair those. So John is one of those, and when quarantine is over, John is going to launch his own action figure repair business. He is very good at it. I've seen him work. So here he is. Enjoy his interview, and thanks. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the pop culture interviews, and today we've got John Grum, or John Groom. Is it Groom or Grum?
Groom.
John Groom today. So John, tell us a little bit about yourself, and we'll get straight into it.
Right. Well, I've been collecting action figures and met Brian through the groups. I've recently started getting into actually repairing figures. There's a lot of people, I see that on the groups, a lot of people asking for tips on how to fix figures. And, well, I guess I've always been into fixing stuff. So I've had a few broken figures and gave it a try, and there we go. I'm trying to sort of make that a thing.
That's awesome, because there's some figures when you break them that can be extremely expensive to replace.
Well, yeah, I bought that NECA Kratos, the 2-pack, and I didn't really want to shell out 70 quid for another figure, so.
Yeah, NECA are they're dodgy enough, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go through the questions, right? What toys or action figures did you collect when you were growing up?
Well, there was definitely Ninja Turtles, the Power Rangers with the flip heads.
Oh, I had a few of those, actually.
Yeah, they were great. I had all of them. I had Spider-Man animated series. I had this really weird line that was Batman, and they seemed to be like they were like really well detailed, but with really bad articulation, even for back then.
Like statue.
Sort of a bit like those Titan figures you can get. But
oh yeah.
But they always came with like a really detailed accessory, and they were like, I think it was called Batman Classics or something. I remember I had a load of them. The Batman films as well. I had all the Batmobile and Batman and Robin and things from that.
That's class. I had some of the what was the one with Jim Carrey? Was it Batman Forever?
That's the ones I had, yeah.
Yeah, I got a rake of those for Christmas there one year. It was awesome.
I think you could clip Batman's clothes onto him, or
they had like 5 points of articulation or something, didn't they?
That's the ones, yeah.
Yeah, I had the Riddler and Two-Face and Robin, where you could clip the fucking thing onto his arm and stuff.
Yeah, that's the ones. I think there was a Batcave as well. You put the Batman into this like cupboard and you spun it around, and then Batman would come out the other side, or Bruce Wayne would come out the other side. It was
That's class. There isn't a lot of stuff like that around now, is there?
No. Well, in work, I actually found a pizza box, and you unclipped it, and it was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It had a street level and their base underneath.
That's class.
We had a look at the date on it. I think it was like from 2016.
Oh, it would have been the Nickelodeon ones. So.
Yeah, and I was really shocked that they had such a really cool dial for like brand new toys.
I saw it in Smith's one time, and it was like crazy money. So I was like, no, I can't.
I think one of the guys there took it home for those kids because he liked Ninja Turtles.
So what are you collecting nowadays?
Just Marvel Legends and Star Wars Black Series. Probably this time next year. You could ask me again, and it'll be all NECA and SHF. I think about every 6 months I sell off everything and start a new line once I've hit where I want to be with that line.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people in the community do that. Like, there's some people will sell something after having it a few days.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's like some people who will just get rid of a whole collection out of nowhere. It's strange, like, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I tend to do. I don't know. I think it was about 2 years ago. I wanted to get all the heroic age stuff from Marvel. It took me about 2 years to get every single one. And as soon as I looked at it, I went, right, that can all go now.
I did the same with the Fox X-Men kind of stuff. Like I collected nearly all of those. I had Rogue, all the rare ones, and now I'm just like selling it off bit by bit.
Yeah, I had all that. Is that the one with the Magneto who lifts up Wolverine and he flies up against the lampshade or something?
Oh, and the actual Marvel Legends ones.
Was there actual Marvel Legends ones, was there?
Just the X-Men from the Marvel Legends line itself. Like there wasn't a specific line. Like
Oh, with Juggernaut and stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But what would be your prized possession? That could be from now or years ago or anything.
Oh, that is a good one. I got probably two things I got. I don't know if you remember Alec Cowley Pets.
Yeah.
I had a customized King Thor from the newest run-off of him.
Oh, sweet.
It's really cool. And the other one is there's a guy in one of the groups. I sorted him out a Rogue figure for really cheap. And as a thank you, he sent me the box art he designed for Marvel, a signed print of the box art for one of what would have been the promo King Thor.
Oh, was that Eamon O'Donoghue?
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah. He's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
He does a lot of Marvel Select box art and stuff like that, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, he sent it as a thank you for getting him a cheap Rogue.
Might try and get him on this actually.
Yeah, he's a really talented guy.
Yeah, he is. Some of his stuff is unreal. Like he did the box art for that Doctor Doom up there as well.
Yeah, and Loki, wasn't it?
Yeah. I still have them somewhere. Okay, so the question I ask everyone in here, and that comes on, if you had one action figure or one action figure line that you could have from any franchise, any film ever, and by any maker ever, who would it be?
Oh, that's. I'm guessing. Oh, I'd really like to see a Netflix line from their TV shows. I know it's technically not out yet. It's going to be, but I'd love to have maybe Carville as the Witcher as one figure. They're going to do a Vikings series. The Vikings is moving over to Netflix, I think, next year. I'd love to get maybe a Ragnar or something like that, just for their Henry V as well from that film, The King. Something along that kind of line. Figures of characters you never see.
Yeah, like a medieval line as well, kind of.
Well, yeah, it's like that sort of fantasy-esque historical fiction kind of thing. It's got to have something to do with The Witcher, maybe like a Netflix line, just the main characters from each of these shows.
That would be class. I would love Geralt myself.
Yeah, Geralt, and maybe Dandelion. I don't know what he's called. Jaskier, is it?
Yeah, and Ciri and Yennefer.
Yeah.
I still have to finish that game actually. Yeah, Game of Thrones. I was going to say The Witcher 3.
You not finished it?
No.
Definitely do the expansions.
I'm about 60 hours into it. And still many to go. A new question that I came up with just 5 minutes ago. Favorite pop culture character ever?
Oh, that's a good one. Pop culture. I've got to go with Dracula.
And for what reason?
I think as a character, you see he's like he can sort of fit into any sort of culture, any sort of film. Did you ever see Dracula Untold?
Yes.
What an amazing spin on
Yeah.
that character. You know, we've seen him as the villain, and now they've almost made him the hero as well,
Yeah,
almost tragically.
Greatest sympathetic character, doesn't he?
Yeah, you know, he's the monster that he became the monster to beat the monster.
Yeah. Dracula's a really good one. He doesn't suck. Not on this occasion. So what I usually do once of all the questions asked is I'm going to give you another opportunity to plug yourself and talk about yourself and sell yourself, for lack of a better term. So fire away.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm really into fixing action figures. If anybody has a problem, just feel free to give me a message on my Facebook page, Asker's Figure Repairs, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Obviously, at this time, I can't really accept anything in the post, or I won't be sending anything because of the lockdown and
Current stuff. So
yeah. But as soon as it's over, we can take it from there.
Excellent. So you can send me your link and I'll drop it in the description. So make sure to check out John's page. And thanks for coming on, man.
Cheers, man.
It was absolutely great to have you on. Awesome. So that was John Groom. He's going to be repairing figures, and I'm going to drop his links in below here and above here too, if you keep an eye on those. So thanks once again for watching. Make sure to check out his stuff on Facebook. I'll leave the links, as I said, and make sure to subscribe here. Plenty more pop culture interviews to come and action figure reviews. I will also be building a perfect cell SH Figuarts figure rise on the channel. It'll be a time-lapse video, and I will be reviewing the figure once I have it built, if that works out. So check it out and enjoy all the other stuff on my channel if you do decide to stay. Thanks, guys. Bye.